Bang. There we go. See? I was in the middle of a game of Hearthstone, so I just wanted to finish that up before we got on with the stream. Um, as you can see, I also didn't change the title. That is because, I was in the middle of a game of Hearthstone, so I didn't really change the title. Let's go ahead and plug in the headphones, switch the audio device. Come on. Switch the audio device to my headphones. Bang, bang. And now I believe I should be good to pull up the chat. There, the chat is up now. And let's go ahead and finish closing through this game of Hearthstone that I had just finished at the stream. Sup, Clipper? Pretty insane day. Oh, what happened, man? All right, let's close this out. So I just won that. I think we're good to close here. Let's close here. I'm going to try and finish some stuff up before we jump on into the ranked game, though, which is some Raid Shadow Legends stuff. Because, you know, why not do some Raid Shadow Legends stuff? I haven't played the game in a while. So figured I'd try and finish some stuff up right here. Let's try and make this roughly 1080p. I believe this should be somewhat close to 1080p. Hopefully that's close to 1080p. I'm just going to try and get a little bit of stuff done here. I believe that's actually closer to 1080p. The problem is I'm doing this on a 4K monitor, so it doesn't really work too well. There was an explosion literally 2 streets away. Dang. 1 minute walk from my house to the shop. There was a gas leak, and there was a massive explosion because it completely destroyed a phone shop. My entire town pretty much heard the blast at 6:20 in the morning. Jeez. Oh, that sucks. That's a bad wake-up call. Hey, gonna type out what I found about cross progression. Will most likely take a few messages. All right, no problem, Winley. Thanks for looking that up too, by the way. You're a little bit more tech savvy than I am, so I very much appreciate it. I was literally on the phone and hear a massive boom and boom sound and my door vibrating. Yeah, man, gas explosions are no joke, bro. Gas explosions are definitely no joke. Yeah, I mean, I would have definitely freaked out a little bit in the beginning before I knew, because like the thing is the scariest part about an explosion, if it doesn't kill you, is why the explosion is happening more so than the actual explosion itself. And so yeah, I could definitely see people like panicking, like, oh no, there's a big explosion. Why did this happen? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, I feel you. It's been weird at my place too. Luckily, no explosions, but the same time for 4 nights in a row at like, I never really check the time, but it's always around the same time because I've checked my phone before and after. And it's all, oh, hello. The cat just jumped up into my lap. I didn't even have to reach down to pick her up. Say hello. You're on the stream. But yeah, at around, what is it? Around like between 3 and 4 a.m., usually by like 4:15 at the latest, because I did actually check on one of them. There's been a helicopter that flies over my house. Like they're not like they're like hovering over my house, but like they're flying past my house for whatever reason. Man, you must really want attention. I put you down and you're still sitting in my lap, you weirdo. Cats are weird, man. Cats are really weird. All right, so like I said, just trying to finish up a few things here on Raid Shadow Legends. A little being a little too ADHD today. Yeah, you guys can probably still see the cat. All right, let's go here. Just trying to check a few things because I believe I have a clan boss key that I want to get started before I get into the Apex. Okay, yes, I know you want attention, but I'm trying to do something here, and you don't normally want this much attention. I do not have a clan boss key. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I had a clan boss key to use, and I didn't. So, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'm good then. Let's go ahead and close this out for now. Yep, we're good to close out. That's gonna pop up. I'm gonna just go ahead and close that out too. Hello, why do you want so much attention right now? Right now, it's because I'm not paying attention. That's why she wants so much attention, all of it, right now. Can you can you at least be cute for the stream and stand up here while I pet you? Is that good? Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah. Is that okay? You guys probably can't hear her, but she's purring. All right, is that enough? Can I let you go and you run away now? Because I'm trying to do stuff. Nope, she's still sitting in my lap. She really wants attention. I don't know why she's craving attention so much right now. There she goes. All right, that's more normal. She jumped out of my lap now. Oh. All right. Origin popped up. That was strange. What is Origin? What are you wanting? What are you wanting me to do? What? There's an Origin update. Because of course there's an Origin update. Man, today's stream is not going well. Oh yeah, so I told you guys I was planning on editing, like, I edited 5 videos, not last night, but the night before, and then I told you guys I was going to try and get off yesterday and edit videos. What's the password for this account? Shoot. I told you guys I was going to try and... Oh, that's not the password. Did we get in yet? We got in. All right, cool. So yeah, and then I told you guys I was going to try and edit like 5 videos last night. And I ended up getting, I think, 4 done? 3 or 4. I think for sure 3. I might have gotten 4 done. I'm not entirely sure. One of them is just a clips video. So that was the last video I did because I was like ready to get off for the night, and that was the easiest one to do. I just put a bunch of clips and then I talk about the clips. And it turns out to be like a 22-minute video, which is a little bit longer than I'm going for on the second channel. On the second channel, I'm shooting for that like exactly 10-minute mark. I think every video has been over so far. Like the closest I get is like 11 minutes, and then I'm usually like between 11 and 20 minutes is usually where they get, and with a lot of them hitting right at that like 14-minute mark. So yeah, I don't care about this. Bang, bang. Let's just go ahead and get started on into the games. It's on the national news. Yeah, I mean, usually an explosion of a fairly large size makes it on the news, so it doesn't surprise me. Jesus, crazy to imagine that this phone shop, I literally go to a shop near that. Yeah, I mean, well, the good news is, though, is it was at 6 a.m., so most people... not most people, but hopefully a decent amount of people weren't there. So, you know, hopefully, I mean, if we're really lucky, hopefully the shop owner wasn't even there, but he probably was, which is unfortunate, poor guy. But that's also why inspecting things is vitally important. You need to inspect your shop, because if they could have stopped that gas leak, then yeah, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I thought it was a car explosion. Then I went, we are waiting forever to get in this lobby. Then I went to school and people said it was a bomb. Hard to believe, but then I heard really weird sirens, but then got confirmed it was a gas leak. Yeah. See, I'm more likely to believe it's more... See, this is the problem here I have with that. Yes, more than likely it was just a gas leak. But if there's rumors it was a bomb... I'm wondering why those rumors were a thing. And also, it only makes sense that a government would say, no, it wasn't a terrorist attack. Of course, it was just a gas explosion. I don't know. It's one of those things. But maybe that's just the American in me with an extreme distrust of any form of government body. That might just be me. I'm not saying distrust your government. I'm just saying I do. I distrust every government. That's just me. I think some people died. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. At 6 o'clock in the morning, people would just be heading into work and stuff. And yeah, 4 adults got struck and seriously injured. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, an explosion, unless you're right next to it, isn't really that bad. The thing that's bad about the explosion is all the shrapnel that comes from it. So, for instance, a brick wall, the explosion's on this side of the wall. The explosion might not kill you, but all those shards of brick that come from the brick wall will shred you to pieces and kill you. So yeah, it's explosions are no joke, man. Explosions are pretty crazy. Let's make some bees and honey. Meet back at Ritz for a pint. A kid also got seriously injured, or got serious injuries. Yeah. Yeah, explosions, man. They suck. That's for sure. Crazy-ish today. Yep. So I couldn't find any explanation on exactly how the data itself is used cross progression. However, I found some interesting patterns between how other companies use it, and I can, where's the next Wimley comment? Come to a possible reason, and it's exactly what I was saying yesterday. Account ownership and existing data ownership. Every single sample I could find, in addition to cross progression post. I mean, and before I read the rest of the next comment that you're gonna make, I'm gonna play a little bit here. Oh geez, I'm gonna die a little bit here. That's what's gonna happen. Really? Both of you died? Really? Come on, man. I really should have just switched to the G7 Scout like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, don't sweat it. I saved the day. Got that banner.
Alright, go ahead and go here. Okay, so I still don't have a kill, so where'd that Gibby go? Take the shield below. I'd love to, but I didn't think it was full. Ooh, there's the Gibby. One second, guys. Alright, cool. Oh no, there's still a guy here. Yep. Dang it, man. Did my other teammates even do anything to either one of those teams? They should have, but the fact that there were two teams, we're gonna lose, but I'm just wondering what they did. Yeah, okay, never mind. Both of them did nothing to those two teams. Awesome. Cool. Anywho, sorry, I thought I just heard someone open a door downstairs. Yep, somebody did open a door downstairs. Cool, somebody's here. 1 second, guys. All right. Well, I'm back. Turns out that a bunch of people are showing up and didn't tell me anything about it. So, yeah, I gotta go. I'm going to read the last bit of these comments here that you guys have left and have to cut off the stream out of nowhere. So, let's check this stuff right quick. Neighbor's garden wall barrier thingy that separates our gardens fell over completely on one side. That just PP as far as your neighbor's wall to his garden falling over. That could just be bad construction. Also, I guess I should mention one of the things that one of the people that came over brought over a bunch of soundproofing because one of his friends that also does audio stuff um, is moving and he threw away half of his soundproofing. So, unfortunately, I only get like 3 pieces of soundproofing. Apparently 10 of the pieces got thrown away, which sucks, but I still get 3 free pieces of soundproofing, so, even if they are damaged cuz I think he tore them off with the intention of throwing them away, but even if they're damaged pretty badly, it'll still do something for the room, I'm assuming. Um barely windy. Really know why messing the garden. Yeah, that could just be bad construction. Um, but the neighbors have agreed to help investigating. Yeah, and then the other thing is between bad construction, small wind, and or some kid just being a jerk and putting his back up against the wall and pushing it. Anything really could knock it over, or somebody hitting it with their car and driving away, even if there's not much of a tire mark. I don't know though. In parts of the UK, it rains a lot, so maybe that wouldn't be a good explanation. But who knows? But a bit of a progression post launches. They all said once the account is linked, it can never be overwritten or linked to another account or even used for another account in any way, shape, or form. So what I was saying yesterday about how the account is created essentially on all platforms as you create an Origin account, but by defaulting, you would immediately make it impossible. Well, no, but the thing was, is whenever I created my Apex account, they never gave me an option. It literally wasn't an option. I downloaded the game and I clicked start and nothing popped up ever. It just kept making me play. So maybe that's just because I got in too early for that. I don't know, but they never gave me an option whenever I first made the account to make an Origin account, and I I don't know. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so basically earplugs weren't working, so I told my parents to get me some new earplugs for like €3. They ended up buying me €50 worth of AirPods. Wow. That doesn't sound like your parents. What's wrong with them? What happened? Are they a little shaken up by the explosion? Because you would need to create an Origin account to link all of the accounts, but creating an Origin account automatically makes the account on all platforms that would use it. Then why can't I play on the account? I don't know. Text going over my head. Also, I'm trying to hurry these things up so I can go deal with the like 15 people downstairs right now. I'm gonna be focused on work. Oh wait, now I'm gonna be focused on work extremely hard. With house labor, something I didn't ask for. Well, a bomb in the town is pretty random for an attack. LOL. I mean, for sure. Also, that's a shame. PP, sorry to hear you have so close something traumatic. Well, I'm not traumatized, but the victim's pretty traumatizing. But yes, indeed, prayers for them. For sure, man. Um, LOL yesterday had more UA crap. Yeah, man. I don't know. The game Apex right now just they've got a lot of stuff that they need to fix. And on top of that with personal stuff for my account, it makes it really hard to play the game between that and the loot pools and all that. Um my desk was swift as I dropped. LOL, someone made a presidential. Oh yeah. As far as you got killed right on spawn, yeah. Usually whenever you come back, like I said, because you haven't played all season, it pairs you the first like 3 games with people that are way worse than you, and then once the skill based matchmaking starts to kick in after like 3 or so games, yeah, you start getting paired with people that are as good as you used to be. And after taking a break, usually your skills aren't as sharp, so you end up dying a lot fairly quickly. Um, LOL, someone made a presidential debate, but it's only interrupting each other. The video goes as long as 6 minutes, which is funny because they made a debate that's supposed to be funny, and they only got 6 minutes 6 minutes of that footage out of a debate that was, I think, like what? It was like an hour and 45 minutes long. So really, there wasn't that much interrupting. It was just like, it was just the way he interrupted all the time. But anyways. No worries, Klepper. LOL. Also, there's supposed to be, if those of you who are interested in American politics, because apparently America is like the focus point of, pop culture. There's supposed to be another debate tonight, I believe. I believe it's tonight. Is it tonight? I don't remember if it's tonight for sure. There's another debate coming up though. Here pretty quickly, I believe, but I can't remember the exact date. So yeah, just an idea. If you want to watch American politics, should be funny. If nothing else, it should be funny. Well, you get 3 more than you used to have. What? Well, you get 3 more than you used to have. LOL. I don't know what you mean. Sorry. TLDR for cross progression is when you make an Origin account, it automatically makes a preset for each platform. For every example I've found, once data is added, it can never be overwritten, period. So then why can't I play from this account? I don't understand why I can't then play from that account. It still doesn't make sense to me. I'm not tech inclined. I'm sorry, Winley, but I don't understand then if it's essentially making an account for every platform whenever you make your Origins account, which I didn't whenever I first started the game, but if it automatically made one for me, why can't I just log into that account from my PC? Like, I just don't understand. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy. I'm a hardware guy. You hand me some hardware, I'll make it work. I'll figure out if I can't make it work, I'll figure out how to make it work. Software, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not an option to link it. You would need to link it through Origin, as that's where the data is held. But because they were integrating it, it can't be done. That's my guess. I don't know. It still doesn't make sense to me. Which makes a lot of sense if you go off of what they said. Yeah, I don't know. Wimley, as long as you get it and you're saying yes, it's not going to be possible anytime in the future, I'm going to go with your word on that, because I don't know. I don't get it, man. Probably bought me AirPods, so I have to do more work. LOL. I mean, sure, but what I would do though is, if your other earbuds continue to work, I'd hold on to them so that way whenever they take away the nice ones, you still have a pair of headphones. Just saying. No, but it's cool to get flex. Let me hear. Yeah, but to be honest, most people would rather watch of 4 minutes of interference and the rest of it. LOL. I mean, most people would want to watch that, but as far as me being an American, I actually want to watch the debate because I need to know who I'm voting for. Between the fact that Joe Biden wants to charge me $200 for every magazine and or firearm that I have that he considers an assault weapon, which is a vague term that's not actually been defined by lawmakers. Between that and then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, so I don't have a problem with people making gun laws. I have a problem with people who know nothing about guns making laws about guns. It's like, to relate it to video games. Trump knows nothing about video games. So if he does anything to try and ban video games, I'm going to call it stupid because he doesn't know about video games. It's the same thing. Biden administration are trying to make a bunch of gun laws and he knows nothing about guns. And it's just kind of, it's just not a good place to be. So basically I can't vote for him anymore. As a gun owner, I can't. It would literally be like, voting to have somebody come steal stuff from me. You know, it just doesn't make sense, right? Oh, the cat's bathing herself, but she's laying on a piece of cardboard and she was licking the cardboard, and I was like, why is she licking cardboard? Anyways, three more squad parts that you have to use to. On the bright side, you have three more sound. Oh yeah, soundproof foam. Yeah, it's three more, and they were free. So as long as they're not damaged beyond their ability to actually be effective, then yeah, it's awesome. The present data is fresh account on each platform. What? The present data is a fresh account on. Oh, okay. So even if I logged in, okay. So Wimley, what you're saying is that even if I was able to log into the exact account, not linked to the accounts, but made an account for me on the PlayStation. Even if I logged into that exact account on a different platform, it's going to have the same name and all that, but it's not going to have anything on it. It's going to be a fresh account. Is basically what you're saying. Actually, it might not even have the same name because the name would be tied to the other account. So you might have to make a different in-game name. But it's basically already got your email and your password programmed in, but you're going to have to make a new one on each one. Okay, got it. That makes more sense. Gonna flex my AirPods when they come in 2 days. I don't know. I'm not a big flexer. Like, I guess you could call me making an unboxing / review channel would be kind of flexing, but at the same time, I'm broke, so there's not a whole lot of content to put on there, to be honest. I'll type it out a bit more detailed in Discord. That way I can be more descriptive. All right, for sure. But thank you for the content. Hope your evening goes well. Guns and video games also have the duo, because school shootings and stuff like that. Literally had an English language lesson debating the ish. I had an English lesson just debating that, lol. See, the thing is a mass shooting by the legal definition is a shooting in which 3 or more people die. So technically most mass shootings do not happen at schools. They happen at inner cities. Just in general, not at school locations inside of inner cities. Anywho, because there is so much research behind it, time and time again, proven having no correlation with video games and gun violence. There are billions playing games and only hundreds of shootings in the U.S. alone. And the thing is that the hundreds of shootings that you're referring to, most of those shootings are gang violence in which there's a drive-by. It's very easy while you're driving down the road, set a gun on a windowsill, keep pulling the trigger, and as you drive by, you're more than likely going to kill 3 people. So it's like, that's technically a mass shooting because you killed three or more people. So like, most of these mass shootings, like basically if like 10,000 people die from mass shootings a year in the US, which this is just me inflating the numbers so it makes more sense. About 2,000 of them are actually mass shooters. Like people went into a mall and shot everybody. Most of them are gang violence. Most of the time, like almost all of them. Most gun deaths in America are either gang violence or suicide, because suicide by firearm. So yeah, U.S. really doesn't have a gun problem between gang violence and mental health from suicide. We have a mental health problem. That's what we have. We just happen to have guns, which are efficient tools at acting out on the mental health problems in which we have as a country. Anywho, billions compared with the hundreds. Come on, Trump. Yeah, I know. Him talking about video games was stupid. That's the thing. That's my problem with politics 99% of the time, is when people, like me, I'm just a stupid guy on the internet giving his opinion. When it comes to politics, if you're going to talk about it on the national platform, they should be a little bit more informed than they are. Anyways, clearly aren't video games really. Yep, it definitely is not video games. But like I said, oh wait, one more comment. One more, and then I'm going to be shutting this off. Pretty insane to think about the gun problem in the U.S. Knife crime here has gone down a lot, or it just hasn't appeared in the news a lot. And that's the thing. And you're smart for saying that. Could possibly be because it's not appearing in the news. And then the other thing is that like, knife crime is going down. I mean, if you look at your knife crime in your country compared to the knife crime in the U.S., probably not even close. You probably have a ton more knife crime than we do, but that's because we have guns. So, it is what it is. I'm 14, have no common sense, and have more common sense than Trump. On this one subject, as far as making billions of dollars, he has way more common sense than you when it comes to that. So, I don't know. Either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.